Hi, this is Lisa from lisarfrazier.com, and today I just want to continue with my Twitter training and go over content strategy and Twitter advanced search today. I'm going to do a quick review of what I've already talked about. We've already talked about your bio and how it needs to be keyword rich to attract people to you. So say someone's on Google and is looking for someone who's a network marketer or who is doing lead generation, they would be able, if they type that into Google, they would be able to find me. So you want to make sure your bio is keyword rich, make sure it has links in it to your Facebook or your website or your blog or any place you want someone to go on the internet. And you also don't want to be using hashtags nowadays. You want your profile picture to be professional, or at least it doesn't have to be professional, but a nice picture, nice smiling open shot of you. That's so people, you don't want to have, you definitely want a picture of you, not of say your dog or something else. You want a nice picture of you. And the same with your cover picture. You want a nice picture of you, or of, I have sort of me and my lifestyle. You could also have whatever you are, whatever is important to you. And you can have a tagline or a quote in your cover picture, and also links to your websites is also a very good idea. The next thing we talked about was engagement through notifications. You can definitely a way of keeping track of people who engage with you is with notifications. You can find out who's following you. You can find out who's retweeting you and who's liking you. You definitely want to thank people who are retweeting you. People will reply to your tweets in here, that's a good way of finding out who's replying to you. And with mentions, you also find out who's mentioning you. So that's a great way of engaging with people. And I also talked about Twitter lists as another way of helping you to engage with people, in that it does keep you organized. If you can go into click on your icon, your profile picture icon, and it will bring up Twitter lists, and you can make a list of something. It will bring up lists, and then you can create a list, and then you can add people to your list. And that's one way of keeping track of who you can engage with. Like, I have lists for people I've done advertising with, people I've done, I see as social media leaders and influencers. I also keep a list of people that I are entrepreneurs, and the people that I like to engage with. So that's another great way of keeping yourself organized while you're engaging with your followers, because once you start getting a lot of followers, it becomes more difficult to engage with your following. So what I really want to talk about today is your content strategy and what that involves, because the reason why you want a content strategy is because you want to attract people to you, and one way of doing that is with what kind of content you put out there. And so the first thing people are going to be looking at is when they come to your page is, first they'll look at your bio, and then they'll look at your first tweet. So the first thing you want to do is have a pinned tweet, and have it of something that is again meaningful to you. I have mine going to a lead capture page, and I have it, I'm trying to attract people who are interested in learning Twitter strategies. But you can have an image quote here, and have a link going back to your website or your blog post. There are many different strategies you can use for your pinned tweet. You want your pinned tweet to be have a nice image, and you want it to have a clear call to action in your image or in your in the text. And using hashtags in your text is also a good idea. So you can see that my pinned tweet's been I've had it up since April, and it has gotten quite a bit of activity through likes and retweets, and that's great because especially through retweets, your your brand is being exposed to many different audiences, is all for free. So with your content strategy, you want to follow the 80-20 rule, where you want 80% content, 20% offers. So you want a lot of, this happens to be an offer. So every 5 tweets, you want to be an offer. So, you know, I have an offer here. And then I then go to some image or some quotes, and you want just text quotes and also image quotes, which I'll show you in a minute. These image quotes and text quotes are great because people love to read them. They feel inspired by quotes. They feel empowered by them. So they're really great to have on your site. Also, you want educational posts through maybe your blog posts and through other people's blog posts. I also share other people's blog posts. So that's another way of putting content on your feed. Here's an image quote and more image quotes, and there's another offer. So you want at least 5 posts and then put an offer in. And that's sort of that's a great rule of thumb for your content strategy for Twitter. And that way people will engage with you, they'll get to know you, get to know what you're all about, and then they'll become to know, like, and trust you. They'll, you know, start joining your offers, and then you can start engaging with them on other platforms like Facebook, and also through your email list. So that's basically what I just wanted to go over today, was the content strategy, where you want to have a pinned tweet, where you want to use the 80-20 rule, and where you want your content to be using empowering images, educational images, entertaining images, are all great things that you want to be putting on your feed. And you also want to tweet a lot, which is something I just forgot to mention. Tweeting, you want to be tweeting at least 50 to 60 times a day, and you can do that with automation tools. And I will be doing a training on that in the next couple days. So anyway, I hope you got some value about what you should be tweeting about, what your content strategy should be looking like. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.